The chip tier list. Let's go ahead and get straight
What's
into it.
going on, gang? Me, Barack, and Donald are going to rank some chips on our tier list.
Let it be known Donald is probably the most qualified for this.
I bet.
Why, thank you, Barack. I appreciate the fact that you know about my
Ooh.
superior taste
I
buds.
got salt and vinegar.
I think he just meant you're the most qualified because you look like you eat the most chips out of all of us.
Fat boy.
You calling me a fat ass, you sleepy motherfucker?
Yes.
Let's get this list started with Cheetos. How we feeling on that, fellas?
Normal Cheetos aren't really my thing, but they do go. When I rank these, I'm ranking these with sandwiches. Okay, with sandwiches. Chips. The normal Cheetos, I'm gonna say, is a B tier. It's not bad. I just personally don't really enjoy them. Like if I got a big bag, like a family size, I probably eat like a quarter of it and then not really eat the rest of it. Probably like weeks later, if they're even still there. Also, I put my chips in the freezer to keep them fresh. Try it out. It tastes really good. Try it out. It's not gonna hurt you to put a bag of chips in the freezer. Anyways, Cheetos, solid B tier. With a sandwich, makes it go up a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a low A tier if you're eating it with a sandwich, whatever sandwich you like.
Solid starter chips, I like them, but I've never heard someone say, yo, get me some regular Cheetos.
Facts.
Barack is right. Ain't no way a sane person would go and say, please give me some regular Cheetos. Like if they're there, then I'd eat them, and they're not bad either. They're okay.
Yep.
Safe choices belong in C, and next up we have Funyuns,
Damn, C tier. Okay.
and I personally am an onion.
I love Funyuns, bro. I love them. A tier. Now they don't really go that well with sandwiches due to their shape. It's not really easy to maneuver a half full mouth of sandwich in a circle. But if I was to give Funyuns with a sandwich, I'd probably also keep it at A tier. I feel like Funyuns, like the onion flavor, doesn't really necessarily make a sandwich taste better. But some people might like it, but I'm gonna keep it in A tier.
Onion man, so I like them a lot.
No wonder your breath fucking reeks, Joe, but they are pretty nice
Toothbrush
chips,
and
but not the
toothpaste, baby.
best.
Yeah, they're slightly better than Cheetos, so I'd say B tier is solid.
I'm fine with a B tier.
All right, sounds
They're not for everybody, just like salt and vinegar isn't for everybody. But I'm gonna give salt and vinegar. I'm gonna give it a high A. I would give it an S because I really do enjoy the flavor. But look, they said Funyuns make your breath stink, bro. No, salt and vinegar makes your breath smell atrocious. You immediately have to go brush your teeth after eating a bag of these. Even the tiny 99-cent bag will have your breath stinking. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it an A tier with a sandwich. It goes up to an S tier because that sandwich with the salt and vinegar chip combo is to die for.
Sounds great. Next up is
Worth
Lay's
it.
salt and vinegar, and I'm a huge fan of these.
Ain't no way you're a fan of these, Joey. If you took one bite out of these, you'd crumble to dust.
I swear I love these.
Yeah, they're okay, but let's not overrate them, Joe. It is just salt and vinegar.
And
They're
what more
good.
could you want from salt and vinegar?
Say the end of vinegar, Joe.
Why?
Don't fall for that, Joe, but I know you love these chips, but I'd say me and Donnie would put them at B tier, right?
Yeah, they're good, but not that good.
Fine, I'll move them to
No, I disagree. I think they deserve A tier. If you're gonna go and be a little whan nanny boo boo, I think you should at least put it in A tier.
B tier, but you guys better put these next chips high because I love
Right? All these good chips are getting super low ratings. Let me guess. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, man, Lay's Classics S tier.
spicy sweet chili Doritos.
Spicy sweet chili Doritos. I think A tier with a sandwich S tier. These are also really delicious.
I gotta admit it, Joe. These are underrated, to be honest.
As
Who
a man with
underrates
great
these?
taste buds, I like the little tang these chips have, but they're not the best Doritos.
Oh, I agree, but I'm thinking
Are they the best? No, but I think they're really top tier because there's what, like 20 different Doritos flavors. I would say that the purple bag is at least top 10. Top 8, honestly.
A tier is good for these. And the spicy nacho Doritos up next, I'm giving a B tier.
Spicy nacho is nacho except better. S tier, automatic. With sandwich or without it, doesn't matter. S tier with those chips.
While I'm ranking the Doritos.
Yeah, they're not as good as the originals, in my opinion.
Are you crazy? It's literally the same thing except one is a bit spicy, and everybody likes spicy food. Like,
Agreed. Next, I'm putting Pringles original
okay, what about Don? Don didn't get any say at all. Like, where is the debate?
at B tier because they're solid as well.
What are those?
In my opinion.
Agreed. Next,
What Pringles are
while
those?
I'm ranking the Doritos.
Yeah, they're not as good as the originals, in my opinion.
What are those?
Agreed. Next, I'm putting Pringles original at B tier.
Original? That don't look red to me. Anyways, original Pringles, they're okay. They're honestly just better with a sandwich. I'm gonna give original Pringles a B with a sandwich that gets bumped up to a high B. I don't really think it's A tier, but it could be close. Somebody could say A tier with a sandwich. I could agree to that.
because they're solid as well. Can't
Yeah.
go wrong with Lay's or Pringles originals.
Good take, Joe. Not everything needs to be fancy.
I just hope you guys don't get too upset at my next take because I have barbecue Lay's at B tier as well.
Now, I personally am not a fan of barbecue Lays. Barbecue Lays actually made me throw up one time. I did love them. Like, I was eating the hell out of them, and I ate so much of them, I threw up, and I've just never had a craving for these ever since then. I personally would give barbecue Lays a D. Like, I honestly would not touch them. But that's because of personal experience and not because it's like, oh, it's so nasty. No one should eat these. I'm guaranteeing these are somebody's favorite bag of chips. I can understand an S tier all the way down to a B tier. It's just for me because I threw up at a young age. I just never wanted them ever again.
No fucking way you have these the same rank as original Pringles. Like, I know I just praised them, but what the fuck, Joe?
Nah, he's spitting right now. Lay's barbecue chips are weaker compared to other barbecue chips. Like any kettle.
I don't really know any other barbecue chip. Like, not off the top of my head. Somebody's gonna have to let me know in the comment section. I think I've had it if you put it in the comment section.
Cooked, one blows it out of the water.
On God, Barack, and with that, I'm putting Ruffles Original at D tier.
Ruffles Original they're all right. I think Ruffles Original tastes better than the classic Lay's. So I'm gonna give Ruffles Original a B tier and with the sandwich a B plus tier. Not quite A tier, but pretty good.
Because the ridges hurt my mouth.
Yeah, you ever bite one
Okay,
the
yeah,
wrong
they
way,
are
and next
sharp.
thing you know, the roof of your mouth is bleeding?
Yeah.
Too many times, Donald. And next, I have Cool Ranch Doritos at B tier.
Cool Ranch Doritos. I think Cool Ranch, it's either you like nacho or you like Cool Ranch. I was always a Cool Ranch kid growing up. So I'm going to give Cool Ranch A tier with the sandwich, can go up to an S tier. So yeah, that's what I'm going to put it. S tier if you have a sandwich with it.
Here because they're solid but are outclassed by the other flavors.
Agreed.
And with that, our first S tier is coming up, and I'm proud to say that
Ruffles Cheddar. I don't really enjoy the cheddar that much. I do think they're good. I think they're an A tier. Even with the sandwich, I think they're still A tier. They're a really good chip. It's just for me, not really a S tier. For me, it's just not really a S tier.
it is sour cream and onion.
I have
can
to agree
understand
with
why
that.
people want
Alone
those.
cheddar
Oh, those aren't cheddar. Those sour cream. Oh, I thought that was. Wait, why does it say cheddar on the bag? What the fuck?
and sour cream are good,
Oh, it is cheddar and sour. Okay, I'm like, bro, what?
but combined, they are elite.
Those make me want to come with how good they are. Have you guys tried the
Wow.
LeBron chips?
The
The chip is
LeBron.
good as fuck.
LeBron got Ruffles? Oh yeah. Wait, they weren't LeBron had chips, but they weren't Ruffles.
Donnie.
Were they?
We gonna ignore what he first said? Okay, fine.
Ooh, one of my personal favorites is coming up, and those are original Sun
I don't hear any debate. I just hear them. I hear Joe talking about, yeah, put these there, there. Oh, he's cooking. That's it.
chips. I want to
I hate these type of videos. I like it when they not argue, but when they at least have something opposite to say, and this seems like just one person's opinion right now. Sun chips. I don't like sun chips. I'm gonna put it in D tier. I don't like sun chips. It's just me. I don't like them.
put those at B tier.
Fuck no, you aren't. They are going to D tier. Who the fuck says they like original Sun chips?
Yeah, Joey put that shit in D tier.
Fine, we can put it in D tier, but cheddar Sun chips have
Bro, I don't get that shit. He said what, B tier, and one person says D tier. He's like, sure, fine, D tier. This is literally one guy's opinion. The scripting is so fucking lazy. He should at least argued it to try and get into C tier.
to go in B.
That's fine, Joey. Those aren't bad.
Now here's a
So fucking lazy, dude.
sleeper chip, and that's the chili Fritos, which I'm putting in
Chili Fritos are absolutely amazing. Chili Fritos go into an automatic S because you can do so much with them, whether it's just Fritos with the sandwich or it's Frito pie, Doritos, fucking Locos Tacos, Fritos Locos Tacos. You feel me?
A tier.
S
That's
tier,
an
bro.
actually good sleeper.
Fuck no. S
Waking up
tier.
for that, take Mr. Sleep.
S tier. You put those in the freezer, give it about an hour, eat them while they're cold. It gives you an icy cold blast. Delicious. S tier.
Sleepy.
You're tripping.
Thanks, guys. Hope you guys like classic Lay's at A tier.
Hope you guys like classic at A tier. A tier, you're crazy. Classic Lay's is not an A tier snack. B tier, understandably. For me, I'd say by itself, it's a C tier because it's salty as shit. It just makes you want to drink water. But with a sandwich, it's definitely bumping that thing up to a low A, like barely scraping low A, or a super high B.
Here as well, since it's a classic, as the name implies.
Can't go wrong with that.
The next two I have at S tier, and that is both the nacho cheese and flaming hot limon Doritos.
The classic nacho cheese, I think, with a sandwich is S tier. By itself, I think it's A tier. It's good, but it's like, you need something else. The flaming limon ones, I think the limon ones are the same thing as the Dynamites, the Taki ripoffs that Doritos created. Dynamites are good, but they're not fantastic. So I don't really see why the flaming limon would also be an S tier. I think they could be somebody's favorite, maybe an A tier. I don't think anybody's really saying that limon Doritos are S tier. I don't think I've ever heard that, period. For me personally, if they're the same as the Dynamite version, I'm gonna give them a low A tier. But I'd rather have Takis than that shit.
The nacho cheese is a classic and deserves its spot, and the flaming hot one is just so fucking good.
I see too many illegals enjoying the limon flavored things, Joe. I don't know about that one.
No, Trump, trust me that Joe is spitting right now.
Then I have sour cream and A.
Sour cream and onion Pringles. I like them more than the original. I'd put them in A tier. With a sandwich, A tier as well. It's not that huge of a bonus.
Another banger.
Thanks, Barack. Next I have Fritos at D tier.
Fritos original Frito pie, bro. You could do a lot with Fritos, man. Even original Fritos Frito pies, I think is pretty good. I'd give it a C tier. It's good, right? But it's nothing amazing. It is just Fritos. It's just same thing as like classic flavors, just salt.
I wouldn't even feed this shit to my dog.
Wow.
On God, that shit is gross as fuck. We need to deport all those fucking chips.
Cheeto Puffs. I'm personally not a fan. I'd put it in C tier, but I think it's above normal Cheetos.
Next I have Cheeto Puffs at B tier because I like grabbing a bunch of them and chew them till I have a huge glob of cheese in my mouth.
Fucking weirdo.
What in the ever-living fuck, Joe? They're good, but who the fuck does that?
I like having a big glob and then swallowing it.
So, where are you ranking cheddar Pringles?
Yeah, let's move on. Cheddar Pringles, never had them. Actually, I've never had those before, ever. So you guys let me know.
They're pretty good, and generally I'm a fan of Pringles, so I'm putting them at A tier.
I can get behind that, but the sour cream and cheddar would be higher, correct?
Yes, and up next we got these god-awful Fritos.
Frito scoops, I mean, they're good for eating with chili. And that's about it. Frito pie if you want to, but that's about it. I wouldn't even eat those with chips. They're literally made for dipping. So, I'd give it a C tier. I mean, the ability to scoop is really saving this from being a D tier or being a super low C tier. Like, it's different, but maybe it's like unnecessary.
Scoops.
Another D tier, honestly. Who the hell eats these?
I would rather be a blood-sucking vampire in San Francisco than ever eat those chips.
Jesus.
Next, I'm putting sour cream Lays at B tier.
Sour cream Lays. Sour cream Lays they're classic. I think sour cream Lays with a sandwich, bro, that's automatic A tier. It's really good. Sour cream by itself, probably low A, maybe high B, around that area.
Whoops, accidentally moved original Sun Chips to B.
This fucker did that on purpose.
Everybody move that back to where it belongs.
Wow, guys. So next I have Hot Cheetos at S tier.
Hot Cheetos are at S tier. I mean, everybody's eating them growing up, like lunchroom, class, even as adults. A flaming bag of Hot Cheetos, absolutely S tier. You can eat it with sandwiches as well, S tier. Double S tier, not triple, double.
We all know it would be there, Joe. Now fucking move the Sun Chips.
Joey, buddy, please.
Flamin' Hot Puffs, I did have Flamin' Hot Puffs a long time ago. I didn't really enjoy it. I think the normal Flamin' Cheeto is better. Also, guys, put your Flamin' Hot snacks in the freezer, bro. Put them in the freezer for an hour, bro, and then try it. And then come back and be like, man, that was pretty good. Look, I'm telling you, once you put your chips in the freezer, you're going to be doing that shit forever. My dad taught me that.
And lastly, I got Hot Cheeto Puffs at B tier.
Joe!
I guess.
Fine,
B-tier is
guys,
okay.
I'll do what everyone wants, what everyone is thinking. I make my lists with honor and integrity, and I plan to take your guys' opinion on this, and I won't just ignore it. I am a man who carries himself highly and will never make people upset. I will make a move.
Thank Christ.
Thank you.
I will move Lay's sour cream to A tier.
Okay, that was good. You got me in the end. All right, I'm gonna hit the like because I ain't no hater. But that was I'd like to see more debate. Frail, I've seen your videos before, Frail. This is not my first Frail video. Yeah, you did the console one, bro. More debate. Let them argue their points and let them move the stuff around on the fucking tier list. Do not just be like, yeah, man, A tier slaps. Oh, B tier, he's cooking. Like, come on, bro. Put more effort into it. Like Clone Games and President Plays. Put more effort. Anyways, let's see you guys next time. Peace.